Me? I'm sorry, but I don't think I'm really cut out for it.
Boss, maybe you shouldn't be swiping team members from Marianne. You're gonna get it later on.
The young lady who's chronically understaffed, huh? Yeah, I'd better steer clear, as the saying goes. Jokes aside, I'm glad to meet the two of you kids.
I'm glad to meet you too. Do you mind if I ask, how can this town support such a large depot? I heard that shops and businesses attract a lot of people, but still, it seems very well maintained.
Well, you see, that's because of the unexplored ruins.
Ruins? Now that you mention it, there was a mention of ruins in the documents. What are they?
They're ruins, floating in the sky, not too far from here. People began to call them the unexplored ruins. This town was first built as a hub for sending researchers to the ruins as a supply depot.
So, these floating ruins are confirmed to exist, but no one's been there? Why not use airships?
That's the thing, we can't. The airstream there's so turbulent, it's impossible to approach them.
Not only that, but there's rubble floating in the air. You get caught up in that, kiss your ship bye-bye.
I see. So no one's actually gone into them. This is the first I've heard of ruins like that.
Isn't it strange? Ever since I was a child, it's been one of my dreams to visit those ruins. Doesn't the fact that no one's ever explored them before just make you want to do it even more?
I suppose so, but if airships can't get you there, it would be quite difficult.
Yeah, I guess you have a point.
What are you talking about? Reaching the unexplored ruins is a dream everyone in Colsay shares.
That's true. Now that you're a government official here, you better remember stuff like this.
I see. All right, I'll try to remember.
But the fact that we can't get there is what makes this story such a fairy tale. Now, you kids still have work to do, right? Well, get to it.
By the way, have you two found Clone A yet?
No. We thought we might find her here at the depot, but I guess not.
It's hard to think that we missed her along the way. Do you think she could be back at the branch office?
Why would Clone A be there? I suppose it's not impossible, but let's go take a look then.
Good idea. I need to talk to Marianne anyway, so I'll walk with you.
We're at the town entrance. The only other path leads to the local branch. Are you sure she's in town?
I really don't think she'd leave. There are quite a few monsters outside.
My, oh my.
Is something the matter, Escha? What are you doing here?
There you are! We were looking all over for you!
Me? Did I forget something?
That's not what I meant. Owen was looking for you, Clone.
I finished the maintenance on the windmill, so I wanted to let you know.
Is that so? Well, please forgive me for leaving. I expected it to take more time. That is why I came to see how Escha was doing at the branch. We appear to have missed one another.
I see. That makes a lot of sense. I'd be pretty worried about Escha working for the state, too.
Ugh, you two always treat me like a little kid.
Is this Miss Clone?
Oh, sorry for not introducing myself. I am Clone, and I manage the Colsate apple orchards. Pardon me, but may I have your name?
It's a pleasure. My name's Logy. I've been assigned to R&D as well. I look forward to working with you.
Oh, is that so? I was unaware. I apologize. Escha lacks worldly knowledge. I'm sure she may cause you trouble, but please take care of her.
I'll do my best.
Stop that, Clone! You're embarrassing me!
So, how is the windmill? Is the problem something that can be resolved easily?
Well, it still works, but barely. There's only so much we can do without asking for some new parts.
I see. That will be your first task then, Escha. I will leave this to yours and Marion's hands.
Huh? What do you mean?
Oh, nothing. Well then, best of luck to you.
She acts like your mother, Escha. You two seem really close.
I suppose you're right. In a way, Clone raised me.
What are you...
Escha lost her mother at a very young age. So Clone, who was a good friend of her mother, looked after Escha.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. It was a long time ago anyway. So, what should I do now, brother?
Oh yeah, now that we have Clone's approval for repair, we can put in a formal request to Marion.
Got it. Now I really am a government official, huh? I have to do my best.
Out of the city.
We should head back to the local branch.
You're just getting back? Well, how is the town?
We explored a lot and talked to lots of people.
I think I have a good idea of what's around the town now.
Well, that's good to hear. By the way, what happened to the windmill?
I think it's pretty close to breaking down completely. It's gonna need a lot of new parts. Despite that, I don't think it'll be hard. And since it involves the orchard, it's perfect for Escha.
True. Well, then why don't we use this as a learning opportunity? That's right! I haven't shown you two to your atelier, have I? Since we have a few minutes, why don't you take a quick look? You'll be spending a lot of time there. I'm going to speak with Alwyn about the other outstanding tasks.
You're right. I completely forgot about that.
Yes, it would be a good idea to see the Atelier, since we will be doing all our work there.
Well, this way. Follow me. Here we are. And he is...
Hey, did R&D ever have an Atelier before? This is the first time I've heard of you having one.
Actually, we had to put it together in a spare room. But we need it, since now we have 2 alchemists. There we go. Make sure you have everything you need in there. When you're done, come back and see me.
Of course. I wonder what it looks like. Whoa! This is going to be our Atelier now?
So this is our workspace now?
It's got a sofa, and a desk, and a cauldron for alchemy!
A cauldron? What is something so dated doing here?
Of course there's one! It's an Atelier! Oh man, this is going to be a blast!
I can't believe such old methods are still in use. I have no idea how to synthesize using a cauldron.
Huh? Logy, you are an alchemist, aren't you?
I am. But how should I explain this? In Central City, we don't do things with a cauldron anymore.
You don't? I thought this was normal, but there's other ways to do it too?
Normally, we have specific equipment for each process. I wasn't expecting this.
Then you mean that you can't perform your alchemy here?
Not right away, at least. This isn't good. I know next to nothing about cauldrons.
Oh, no. I was going to learn a lot from you, too. I guess we don't have a choice. I'll be taking care of all the synthesizing, okay?
Well, there are 2 of us here after all. We should split the work.
But you have no idea how to do it, right? Isn't this our best option?
Sorry, I'm going to have to learn how to use this tool, though. Please teach me. In exchange, I'll support you in any way I can. The methods may change, but the materials don't.
Oh, then can you teach me what you need to mix to make certain things? I only know very simple alchemy.
Then why don't you handle the synthesizing in the beginning, and I'll handle everything else.
Got it. If we work together, I'm sure we can make all sorts of amazing stuff.
There's no point in complaining about the facility. I need to figure out what it is I can do.
I'd like to formally say that, though I may be inexperienced, I'll do my best to work with you.
Huh? What's this all of a sudden?
Well, we are going to be working together and all, so I thought we should be friends.
I see. No point in being weird about it, I suppose. I should have been more considerate myself. I may not know much about these methods, but I hope to do my best too. I'm counting on you.
Yes, leave it to me.
Thanks. Now that we've seen our accommodations, how about we go back to Marion?
We're finally going to use our Atelier. I'm so excited.
What do you think of the new R&D Atelier?
Well, it looked really good to me, but...
But? Is there something wrong with it?
Actually, there was one small problem. And that's it.
I'm sorry, I was under the impression that all an alchemist needs to do anything is a cauldron. I wasn't really sure what to get for you, but it seems you have more equipment in Central City.
What should we do? At this rate, I'm going to be doing all of the synthesizing on my own.
I'll help her as much as I can, but it's true that she'll be doing most of the heavy lifting.
There's nothing to be done now. For the time being, we have to work with what we have.
I'm really sorry I couldn't be more helpful.
No, it's my lack of preparation and knowledge that led to this mess. Do you think you can make do for now?
Please don't worry about it. Now that I'm an official worker here, I want to do everything I can.
I'll have to think of new recipes that'll work with the cauldron. I suppose that's the first step.